Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my February monthly budget. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic day. Thank you to everybody who keep returning to my channel, watching my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. I know I've been super busy. I got to catch up with comments on this weekend. I've been doing pretty good about that. But I can't toot my horn too long because y'all know how it is. My work schedule is absolutely bonkers. Now, let's get into my notes for the month. This is going to be my last month having to add to my medical sinking fund. My goal was to get to $600, I believe. And plus I have FSA that I save for at work. So this extra $600 with what I'm already going to get there, that kind of will take me through the rest of the year. Just depends on how I use it. When I do use it, I will try to put that money back. And probably, well, no, because I can use FSA first, because the first two things I was thinking about was the the fluoride treatment they give you when they clean your teeth. Those two, that normally comes out. So, but no, I can use that. Hopefully everything stays together, right? And after that, I have my household sinking fund. So I have about 2 more months until I reach my goal there. My goal is to get to $600 in my household sinking fund, and I think at the end of January, maybe at 322. I had to double check that, but this will give me 422. Then March will be 522, and then April should be like 622. But I'll drop it back to make sure I just make up the difference to get to 600, and then that's it. Electronics, I'm about 50% to my goal, and so I'm going to use my my coin challenge to kind of help with that one and help me get the rest of the money there. But I'm only putting like $50 into that fund, so I don't put a lot. But once I start checking these things off as being done, then I can put that money into my emergency fund. So I am going to zoom you guys in so you can see this better. I've already written in my categories just so I can save some time. I normally do my monthly budget. Normally it's typically about the 15th to 18th of the month, and it's just a projection to make sure that I have all the expenses covered. It's something I started doing when I was in debt, because at one point when I started out, I had more expenses than I had income. So that kind of put in like a lot of stress into my life. So whenever I would do this budget, know that I had enough money, I kind of would relax a little bit. Not relax like get reckless with the money, but know, okay, I had things covered. If something was going to happen or I need to take care of an unexpected expense, I could tell ahead of time, because some weird reason I can memorize sheets of paper that I've written on. But it's a weird thing. But anyway, let me zoom you guys in so we can get started. Alrighty. So let's start with my salary. So you know my paychecks have adjusted one more time to accommodate for like my 401k increase in and stuff like that. So it's 2833 times 2 times 2. Can you see? Can y'all see? Try to use my left hand. That's going to be a mess. So my salary, my budgeted amount should be $5,666. Okay, so my oldest son's portion of the rent is $150. My youngest son has moved out, for anybody who haven't been around in a while. Little one, he got on down. Asking him to cut the grass was a little bit too much. I had went too far. And so my total income is going to be $58.16. But now he's always been a little bit more independent than my oldest son. Kind of weird, but I like having the boys around because they're like security. They take care of all the things. They keep the bad people away. All right, so in the bills section, I have my son's savings. This is automatic, so they're going to get $120 for the month. My health insurance went up, so that's going to be $32 for the month. My identity theft, it kind of went down a little bit, but it's around $6 still. Okay, and my rent is going to be $1,800. If I didn't announce it, I did get to renew my lease for the same amount. So I do get to stabilize that cost, so that helps a lot. My utilities, I'm going to budget $275. I heard we're supposed to get like freezing rain or something like that next Tuesday or Thursday or something like that, but I have to do my research. If y'all hear my stomach growling, I'm hungry. My internet, but the barking is that dog, that's not me. My internet is $120, which I need to start shopping around and looking at that. Cell phone is $75. In some areas around here, Xfinity is the only one that you can get. And so my portion of cell phone bill is $75, and I'm going to budget $200 for my gas. I have another training class. I believe it's the second week of February. So I'm budgeting that a little bit higher so I can drive in a couple of days out of the week. Just depends on how the internet is. This past week I got booted off the Wi-Fi at work, so it was worse than my internet at home. So I may stay my happy self right on home. Y'all see I'm doing this and I ain't even talking through this. So 26, 28. Let's do that one more time. 120 plus 32 plus 6 plus 1,800 plus 275 plus 120 plus 75 plus 200 is 26, 28. I knew I should have ate me a piece of toast before I started doing all of this. 26, 28. All right. Who is texting me? 58.16 minus 26.28, and I have $3,188 left to budget. All right, so we're going to get down into my cash envelopes. Scooch this right on up. Sorry if I get out of frame, y'all. Sometimes I will forget to look through the viewfinder. Groceries. Groceries still going to stay the same at $150 per week. And so there's 4 Sundays in February. So I'm going to budget $600 for my food. I'm going to reduce my dining out. I am going to challenge myself. If I need to eat out, it should be just once a week. And I'm going to try to contain that to like 15 bucks. So 15 times 4 is going to be $60 for dining out. I'm going to reduce my household, and I'm going to take that down to $20 per week. And that will be $80 for household. Personal, I'm also going to give myself $20 per week in the month of February, so that's another $80 there. If I see I'm not spending or whatever, I may reduce this again in March, but I'm going to try to hold still. 600 plus 60 plus 80 plus 80, 820. I was about to say hold my mule, but I can't remember where I've heard that before. 820. Is that like a gospel song or something? Maybe it was a blues song, I don't know. $31.88 left to budget after I pay all my bills. Subtract out $820. And I have $23.68 left to budget. Maybe I heard that off a hee haw when I was a kid. That's gonna mess with me all day. Gifts. That's still stuck at 160. I need to pull this out because my hand is just not. That's what happens when you have long fingers. They just don't fit. Yes, 160. Medical, I'm going to increase that just for February to $60. And that takes care of what I need to reach my goal there. So March, I won't have to put anything into the medical sinking fund. Subscriptions is $40. I just paid my PMI dues. So got to replenish there. My clothing is $10. Never going to get to max that out. Car maintenance, $100. And my insurance, this is for my renter's insurance and car insurance. That should be coming out next week. Household, it's $100. Couple more months and that'll be good. And my electronics fund is $50. There. Now let's add that up. Just notice I was repeating myself. 160 plus 60 plus 40 plus $10 plus $100 plus 130 plus 100 plus 50. $650 for the sinking funds. All right, and so I had 20, 23, 68. It left a budget after I took care of my cash envelopes. Now I'm going to subtract out 650. This is what I have left to put into my emergency fund. So yay! Yay, yay, yay. 17, 18. Yeah, this has been a little bit frustrating saving for the emergency fund because I remember how much I was paying for that. But then it's like, yeah, you had like about God knows what was extra because of where I was living. 17, 18, but I'm not going back to that. Because I like having my HVAC system working. So 17, 18 minus 0 for my debt. You guys know I'm debt free. Been debt free for about a year. And so my savings total is 17, 18. I know you guys want a video talking about my debt journey, what that was like and stuff. A lot of the debt payment videos, they're on YouTube, so to really get a good grip on what I was thinking going through there, some of those are probably the best place to go because I don't remember a lot, but I'll try to get something up for you guys. 58.16 minus 26.28 for my bills, minus 8.20 for my cash envelopes, minus 6.50, minus 17.18. And so I have a zero-based budget. All right, and I do want to say that just because I have a zero-based budget, you see me doing this, doesn't mean I don't have any money in my account. I think there are some people who do believe that. One of the first things when I started budgeting was I built in a cushion. So that way when I did my zero-based budget, I would never have zero in that account because I am forgetful. At the very beginning of my journey, I had a hard time with remembering all the things, all the subscriptions, all the stuff I had. And I had a lot of stuff that was coming out. And normally the difference was about $100 back then. And so that was the original cushion. Right now, I think my cushion is about $294. I think it's $294.40. So it's close to $300. And that stays in there. When I see that number, I should have no bills to pay, you know, nothing. And what I trained myself to think was when it was $100, $100 equals zero. Do not go past that balance. Don't do anything. And that's what helped me not have to worry about, oh, okay, what if I overspend? What if I do this? What if I do that? Because the bottom line is don't do it. All discretionary spending can only happen in this area right here, and that's for my cash envelopes. I manually pay my rent every month. I manually go in and pay my utilities every month. But everything else comes out automatically. These, I've already set them up. They automatically send over. So I have a system in place that just kind of helps me help myself. I'm single, so I don't have any guardrails. So I have to put them in place to help myself do the best that I can. But yeah, having a little cushion, and you set the dollar amount for what it's going to be, because that's personal. That's not something I can tell you. I just know I started off with 100, and I remember going to FPU, and I was still worried about it. And then I remember, I think Dave Ramsey was saying, I think because it was so many years ago, I want to say about $50 in there. And then I had to tell myself, okay, don't think you can spend into this money. Don't create emergencies where you need to spend into it. So that's why I like categories like miscellaneous. And you know how some people have a little extra, and it'll be just like $200-300 that they have in their bucket. I will spend that up if it's called miscellaneous. I don't know why, but I will. But let me zoom you guys back out. But thank y'all so much for watching, clicking on the video. Make sure you like, comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We kinfolk over here. No drama. I don't have room for drama, y'all. But thank y'all so much, and I will talk to you guys again on Tuesday, either Monday or Tuesday, when I release my grocery haul for week 3. Okay, y'all have a great one. Bye.